Alex Bowman's 2023 season was an epic flop. He went from leading the points to sidelined with broken bones while racing sprint cars. Now, what's next? Will 2024 be his biggest comeback yet? No more sprint cars, no more injuries, just full speed ahead to beat his Hendrick teammates. But will ditching his dangerous hobby actually make him better? Has he lost his edge without that thrill-seeking rush? Let's find out. Let's kick things off by looking back at where it all went wrong this past year. Although he competed well in first 12 races, however, his performance marks his absolute worst statistical year since joining Hendrick Motorsports back in 2018, but one nasty sprint car crash changed everything. Sidelined for 5 crucial Cup events with broken bones, Bowman's season went off the rails faster than a pileup at Talladega. Once back behind the wheel at Richmond, he found himself buried deep in the field instead of fighting for the Bill France Cup. When the dust settled at Phoenix, his 17.2 average finish stood out as by far his poorest effort piloting the number 48. Making matters worse was seeing HMS teammates Kyle Larson and William Byron thriving all year long. They racked up a blistering 10 wins between them and both clinched spots in the round of 8. Meanwhile, Bowman battled just to stay inside the top 30 cars week to week. You know that stings given Hendrick's dominance since 2020. In a revealing interview, a refreshed Bowman says 2024 will be his comeback. His biggest goals are recapturing that early season consistency from 2023 and returning to victory lane once again. After struggling just to climb inside late this past year, he also claims he's in the best physical condition of his career. Bowman said, "I'm looking forward to 2024. There's a couple of changes that I think are going to be really good. I'm feeling better. I think having a couple of weeks not so compressed in the race cars has been good for me. From a fitness aspect, I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in right now. Things are good, training really hard." No doubt Denny Hamlin's comments questioning his talent and work ethic earlier this season still burn deep down. Now Bowman seems laser-focused to prove he has what it takes to be a perennial championship threat in NASCAR's top series. But there are big questions around ditching sprint cars affecting his driving style and aggression. Running Kyle Larson's high-limit series provided a necessary adrenaline outlet when he wasn't behind a Cup car wheel. It also produced the brutal qualifying crash that left him in the hospital with a broken back. Elaborating on giving up the sprint cars, Alex Bowman told Sirius XM NASCAR Radio, "I can't afford to miss more races. I need to be in the car every week. Look at what it did to us this year. We go from being extremely strong every week to a really tough rest of the year. I don't need to do that again, so I won't be in a winged sprint car for the foreseeable future." So will removing this element make Bowman sharper week to week in 2024? Or will he lose that daring moxie that made him such a dark horse contender at tracks like Auto Club? Alex Bowman is stepping away from dirt sprint car racing after injuries and encouragement from his NASCAR team, Hendrick Motorsports. He missed 10 Cup races over the last 2 years due to crashes while sprint car racing. Hendrick Motorsports had previously encouraged its drivers to participate in various short-track events, but now prioritizes driver safety and availability for NASCAR races. Bowman recently signed a contract extension with Hendrick, but will forgo sprint car racing to focus on his NASCAR driving duties. Bowman's decision highlights Hendrick Motorsports' growing influence over drivers' extracurricular racing activities. And what about his jaw-dropping Daytona 500 qualifying streak staying intact? Somehow, Bowman has started no worse than second his last 6 appearances at the iconic superspeedway. That includes 4 poles for the Great American Race with an average starting spot of 1.5 over that span. According to Bowman, man, I don't know. I know that's really important to Mr. Hendrick. It's cool for the partners. For me, it's an interesting thing for me because I don't have anything to do with it, right? It's all the race car, and I love having the record's cool and everything, and I would love to do it again, but I don't know. We'll see when we get there. It's an incredible early speed display year after year. Yet Alex himself is quick to downplay skill having much to do with it at all. In his words, it's almost all about the car versus raw driver talent. and a 19th place finish average at Daytona shows he hasn't figured out keeping that pace up when it matters most. Nonetheless, we know Rick Hendrick, and sponsors like Alley Financial value those big headline starting stats when that number 48 kicks off another season under the lights. For Bowman, finally pairing front-row qualifying glory with equally impressive finish spots would show major growth entering his prime years. At the end of the day, Alex Bowman clearly realizes he's out of mulligans after 2 straight seasons falling well short of expectations. And I believe focused, injury-free Bowman could absolutely threaten Larson and Byron for top Chevrolet driver honors across all tracks. But he must close races stronger to shed that overrated label attached by so many fans today. And that's a wrap on Bowman's quest to bounce back. Will ditching sprint cars unlock beast mode Alex in 2024? Or will he fade further without that thrill fix? How far does he realistically climb from that 17.2 average finish a year ago? Give me your boldest Bowman predictions below. And smash that like button. Want more exclusive NASCAR analysis all season long? Then click join on that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon with more NASCAR content ready to roll. Catch you next time, race fans.